Hi, my name is Chitra Ganesh. I'm a visual artist, and we are at Eyes of Time, which is a solo exhibition at the Sackler Center on the 4th floor of the Brooklyn Museum. Eyes of Time is a large-scale site-specific mural that combines drawing and painting directly on the wall with sculptural objects. The work explores themes of femininity and multiplicity, using inspiration in part from the collection objects of the Brooklyn Museum, which you see behind the wall drawing. So basically the idea is that these three figures are sort of iterations of one another and iterations of feminine power. The main figure is based in part on the goddess Kali, who is featured in Hindu and Buddhist mythology. She is the goddess of time, change, and destruction. The figure on the left is a more contemporary and realistic iteration of that. Her eye is obscured by a piece of the universe. I wanted the figure to be looking both inwards and outwards. So to be looking at you, but also for you to be looking into the figure through the piece of the universe that obscures her face. The figure on the far right is a more futuristic rendering of this kind of feminine spirit or power. Her face and expression is inspired by the architecture of angels or gargoyles that adorn temples and buildings, but her head and body are comprised of machinery that allude more to a kind of science fictional being. As part of this project, I picked out specific objects from the collection which reference these ideas of femininity, multiplicity, power, figuration, mythology, fragmented bodies, and other ideas that you see in the wall work. I was really thinking about the relationship between the past, present, and future, and the cyclical relationship of time. I think about these things because the present moment in which we live frighteningly resembles what I remember as science fiction when I was growing up. And so I'm interested in seeing what the connections are between future histories and ancient histories. And in this process, I've combined imagery that is quite old as well as imagery that has more of a science fictive significance to see how all of these interact together in the same space.